guys, my name is Molly. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I know that this tag is kind of older. It was around over the summer, and I loved watching everyone's responses. I wanted to film mine over the summer, but I felt like since I was transitioning from one school district to another school district, then I should just wait until I get to my new position and see what finances are like there. So this video is how I survive on a teacher's salary, and this is actually a topic that I am super passionate about. I love talking about finances, learning about finances, and all of that that's involved. So if you guys would be interested in those types of videos here on this channel, let me know. I would love to talk about them. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and jump into this video and let's get started. So question number one is, what state do you live in? And I live in the great state of Texas currently. So I actually moved here in August, and I was living in Florida before that and teaching in Florida before that. Question two is, how many people live in your household? And currently it is myself and my husband. Question three is, are you a single or are you a double income household? And praise the Lord, we are a double income household. Last year was my first year teaching, and my husband was finishing up his last year of college. So we were like a 1.5 income family. He was serving, which he had a good serving job, but it's nice when both of you have an income, and also to not have kids right this second, so you can enjoy the bountiful blessings of your income. Question four is, do you rent or own? And currently we are renting. We live in a 2-bedroom, 2-bath apartment, and my husband is military, so our rent is covered by his job, so we get an allowance for that, and we actually live under the allowance by choice, and so we get a little bit of extra money every month because of where we live, so that's super nice. Question five is, what is your highest level of education? I'm reading my questions on my computer, so what is your highest level of education, and does it affect your pay? And I currently hold a bachelor's degree in social science education, and I am assuming that if you received a master's, it would affect your education, or your pay. I know that in my old district, it was only like $2,000 more you received, but to me, that's not a lot. I don't know. That's really $2,000 like a year. It's not a ton, but to me, I still want to pursue my master's degree. Just don't know what in yet, so if you have any suggestions, leave them down below. Question six is, how much did it cost to attain your degrees, and are you still paying for your education? Okay, can we have a serious talk right now? This is such a big question because this is going to affect your finances, and I could totally make a whole nother video about paying for college and student loans and why student loans are for the devil. I will answer that question by saying around $15,000 to $16,000 is what it cost for me to receive my degree. Now, I had financial aid, and I also had a $500 scholarship every semester. But I worked my bahooty off and also lived with my parents from my freshman spring semester on until I graduated. So it obviously wasn't a ton of money. Over 3 years, $16,000 isn't that bad for college. But it was a sacrifice, and I worked really, really hard, and I didn't get to have that normal college experience. But do I regret it? No, because I am debt-free, praise Jesus, and that is such a blessing. I mean, game changer, really, the amount of freedom that I have because I have no debt, praise God. So really, if you are an aspiring teacher and you are in school right now and you are raking in debt, I would stop what you're doing and evaluate how you can either lessen that or stop that altogether, because when you get out of school, you're not going to make a ton of money. And I think if you watch any of these videos, you will see one of the major expenses people have is trying to pay off their student loans. So Word to the wise, again, I could make a whole video about, like, what to do to avoid student loans, why you shouldn't take out student loans, but just, I'm a random girl on the internet, so you have to do what you want to do. But I don't have any student loans, neither does my husband, and back to the whole, I want to get my master's degree discussion, I will not be taking out student loans to get my master's. I don't care if it takes me, like, 12 years to get it. I will be paying cash for it whenever I decide when I'm going to get it in. Question 7 is, how is your salary schedule structured? The starting point, the maxed out salary, annual increases, blah, blah, blah. So just like a normal typical teacher's salary schedule, it's like a square. And then actually most people's jobs are like this. And like there's like it goes up like experience and education, and you can like move up and over and all those great things. I'm like at the very bottom, like year 1 of being in this district and then like having only a bachelor's degree. So I'm at the very bottom. I make $43,000 a year, which I'm very comfortable sharing because it's public knowledge, honestly. If you just looked it up, yeah, I did before I joined the district. And then every year it's like a couple hundred increase, and then I think when you hit like 10 years it's like a couple thousand, but it's not much. And my husband's military, so we will not be staying here very long or for long term, so, or anywhere long term really until he gets out. So I don't really stress out about salary schedules because I'm gonna live on the bottom. Gotta love being a military spouse. Question 9 is, do you supplement your income in any way? And I would say that I used to, because being my husband and I, would do like any side hustle, any babysitting job, any catering job, anything to make more money, we were there. But this year, I don't know if I said this is my second year teaching. This year, those opportunities have not arisen, and also we haven't necessarily needed to do them because my husband does have a full-time income now. So, no, thankfully, I do plan on working during the summer. I don't know what I'm going to do, but that's my goal, just so I can have extra money. Question 10. How much money does your district give you for supplies at the beginning of the school year? Do they provide basic supplies throughout the school year? So my PTA actually provides $100 for whatever you want to do in your classroom, which is almost all gone by now. And the basic supplies, like very, very basic supplies, yes, like paper clips, like those types of things, yes. We do get like a $50 classroom budget also for like basic supplies like construction paper, pencils and all those things. But a lot of the stuff that I have is actually through donations. So yeah, I do get money. It's a very small amount, but I'm grateful for anything, honestly. Last year in Florida when I was teaching, I received $200, which went really quickly as being my first year classrooms. That was gone really quickly. So I'm thankful that I've been able to stretch out the $100 a little bit longer this year because I have the very basics already. So cool. I talk with my hands a lot. I'm sorry. Okay, let's see. Question 11. Do you have any additional deductions taken from your paycheck? No, my husband covers us with medical insurance, and let's see. So last year I had a 401k offered through my school, so I was getting 5% taken out of that, and then they were matching 5%, but they don't have any of that good stuff here. So no, I just take all of the money that we get and we put it in our specific like 401ks, or not 401ks, sorry. We put it in our own IRAs, and then my husband has a savings plan through the military that we take some of that extra money and put it into there. So nothing directly. There's an ice cream machine. It's like November. What are you doing here? Nothing directly is taken through the school. So I get my full paycheck. Oh, minus taxes. How could I forget taxes? Question 12. Do you feel that your current salary is enough for you to make ends meet? Now, I really thought about this because, of course, I'm a dual income family, and, that changes things a lot. So, of course, 100% with the dual income, we can make ends meet. But even if I wasn't married and it was just my salary, I think $43,000 in the area that we live in is totally, you're able to live on it and save. But you just can't have everything that you want in life, and that's just the reality. I don't have a car payment, and I think that maybe if I had a car payment, that would make things a little bit more difficult. But even if I didn't have a husband, I probably would still be living this lifestyle that I live now financially, because before I was married, I was making these smart financial decisions. I don't know, does that make sense? So yes, I think $43,000 is very much so you're able to live on that. I don't know if you could buy a house, though. You might have to save up for quite a while to buy a house, to be honest, on that one. So I'll give it that. I will say that. Let's see. Question 13. How many months a year do you receive a paycheck? And this is a good question because I know traditionally teachers receive 10-month paychecks, but the two jobs that I've had, both of them are 12-month paychecks, which, again, like I said in the beginning of the video, or earlier in the video, I'm going to work over the summer, but it's really nice to know that I don't have to work over the summer, and if I was to stay in this area and, work forever, it would be really smart to, have your baby, right at the beginning of the summer, because that way you could still get paid and not have to take maternity leave. I don't know. I think about these things, and I really don't need to be thinking about these things, so I'm not going to be living here. Anyways, I get paid 12 months. I got paid 12 months for my last school as well. Question 14. In general, what are your major monthly expenses? So, rent, which I am going to include utilities. Oh, rent and utilities, man. Utilities. I hurt because I need air conditioning, but it hurts to pay so much money for it. And heat right now. It's so cold, but my heater is literally on full blast, and I can't pay any more of this. It's too much. So that's a major monthly expense. Groceries. And we save a lot. Okay, so honestly, if we're thinking about this, we save about 30% of our income. So I know that that's not an expense, but that is also where all our money's going. So it kind of feels like an expense. So savings, rent, groceries. We do get a lot of fun money for now until I'm jobless and kid with child. So for now we have fun money, but those are our major monthly expenses. Nothing crazy. We don't own a home, so we don't have a mortgage. We don't have a dog. We don't have car payments. I don't know if I already said that. So nothing too crazy. We're really blessed. Again, we don't have any debt. So yeah, that's that. I'm so uneventful. Question 15. This is a good one. Are there any financial goals that you are still working towards? And the answer to that is yes. We are trying to save up for our emergency fund. We would like to have 3 months worth of both of our incomes saved, just in case an emergency happened, like one of us lost our jobs or one of us died. I don't know. Anything can happen. So we have that projected by 2 years that should be saved up, because it is hard to do that. If you've ever tried to save 3 months of your paycheck, it's not easy. So hopefully by the end of 2 years we'll have that saved up. And then another financial goal is more of just a silly goal, but it's actually very meaningful to me, is I really want to purchase a bedroom set. Currently we have no bed frame. Our chest of drawers and our dresser are from my husband's childhood, born with it, baby room thing. So it would just be so cool if we could buy a bedroom set, but we are not going to buy it unless we buy it in cash money, because I'm not paying off a bedroom set. I'm against it. So hopefully we can save for that and we can buy it. Most of our furniture in our apartment was given to us. My bed was a gift from my mom. Actually, like pretty much everything except like 3 things we bought from IKEA. And the IKEA furniture is not my dream furniture, but you have to live within your means if you want to make a happy life for yourself. So I would love to buy a bedroom furniture set so much. Question 16, and the last question is, what is the biggest piece of financial advice you would offer someone considering teaching? And I would say this is my biggest piece of financial advice for like any human being who would listen to me blab on and on, which no one does. It's to live within your means, because no matter what you do, if you are a multimillionaire and you spend billions of dollars, you're going to be financially in a bad situation. So no matter what you make, just make it work, try your best, be thrifty, look for different ways to live within your means, because you will live a happier life. I can promise you that. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate the time it's spent together. Please leave a comment if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, unless you're going to be a butt-face McGee, because then I don't want to hear it. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later. I'm not going to edit this video, so you're going to have to watch me push my finger at the end button. Sorry, bye.